So today we're talking about our 5 tips to help your beginner soccer player. If you're a parent, if you're a coach, or even if you're a youth soccer player, make sure you check out our entire list. So number 1, your player needs to focus on the fundamentals of the game. And to be able to do anything well, you have to really have great fundamentals. So number 1, you need to be able to make sure that you can pass the ball, that you can trap the ball, that you can dribble the ball. If you can really focus on those 3 things, it's going to help you. And I know when I was first starting out, I didn't have that good fundamentals, right? We would spend a lot of time shooting. We would do little games that our coach would really just find through the book that they bought. And not to out my first coach, because it was my mom, but she had no idea really what to really focus on and really what to work on. So again, focus on the fundamentals of the game. And nowadays, there's so many good resources you can use. If you're a parent, what you can do, you can go on YouTube. There's so many great videos out there that will help teach your player to give them the good fundamental start. Moving on to number 2, which is you have to help your player spend time with the ball. One of my favorite books out there is actually by a guy named Tom Byer. I'll link it down below, but he really helps to young players develop their skills on the ball by just spending time with it. He recommends leaving soccer balls all around the house so that your player can just be constantly dribbling and constantly passing stuff or slaloming through whatever stuff may be in the way, because that will help them get way more comfortable. The name of the book is called Soccer Starts at Home. So make sure to check that out. I'll link that down below because it's really good way. And he helped revolutionize the Japanese national team. Japanese whole youth soccer movement was kind of influenced by him. And his thing is spend time with the ball. It starts with the parent. So again, make sure you check that out. But tip number 2 is you have to spend time with the ball. Number 3, and it's pretty fun, pretty simple, I think, is watch the pro game. Watch and spend time with your player watching the pro game with them. If they're a youth player, have them watch their national team, have them watch the professional league, have them watch some of the top Premier League games. Having them absorbed in that game and watching the game, it gives them something to aspire to. I'm not saying that every one of you who are watching this video will be pro or have their child be pro, but it's so important so that players can see how the game is played on the world stage. It'll give them something to say, oh man, they do that so well. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. And then it'll hopefully inspire them to really want to spend time, reinforcing those top 2 things, understanding how the fundamentals will translate to the pro game. And then also understanding, oh man, all this dribbling that I just saw, Messi, Coutinho, whoever just do on the field, let me go and try that right now during halftime or after the game. I'm going to go out and try that in my backyard. I'm going to try it wherever. That's what it's all about, being able to inspire your player to see the next step in their game. And then number 4 is help find your player a mentor. And again, this can be in different things. If there's, you can obviously get a trainer. There's programs out there now that your player can follow. But even just if there's an older kid on their block who maybe has played soccer in their neighborhood, has played soccer, or maybe older cousin, or maybe it's an older sibling, whatever it is, help find your player a mentor that's going to be able to lessen the learning curve, because it is difficult. It is when you're kind of doing it on your own, you're kind of just stumbling and trying to figure out the best way to do it. But if you can have somebody who says, okay, this is what you really need to focus on. Okay, this is what I did. I don't want you to make that same mistake. So focus really on this. There was a guy who I grew up with, and he was like, man, if I would have had somebody who taught me this stuff when I was way younger, I would have been such a better player. And he was like, if I had to do it all over again, I would have told my younger self, like, spend time juggling, spend time just playing with the ball and just going on the comfort on the ball. And that's so true for so many players. They just don't have that level of expertise near them. So the main thing that I would say is help find yourself a mentor. And again, if that's something that you're interested, you can definitely check out the link in the link down below if you're interested in learning more about our training programs. And then finally, number 5, it's help them to have fun with it. It shouldn't be a regimented, if they're just starting out the game, it shouldn't be, okay, you need to do this, and this. No, help them to have fun, help them enjoy it. You know, soccer is such a artistic expression, right? Like you should be able to express yourself. You should be able to go out and have fun. So your players should, for this should be an expression of play for them. This should be something that they go out and they do to express themselves and express their creativity. So use this time, help them to have fun with it, help them to enjoy it. So those are my 5 tips. Again, number 1, fundamentals of the game. Number 2, got to develop and spend time with that ball. 3, watch the game with your player. Number 4, find yourself a mentor. And number 5, have fun. If you're interested in learning more, make sure you check out our link in our description, and you will be able to check out how you can maybe learn more about training with us, whether it's in our technical training programs or it's in one of our mental training programs. So make sure you check out our training programs down below and let me know if you agree with this list or what you would add to this list.